Okay, hello and welcome back to some more Death Stranding, where we have to climb up this mountain again with all of this stuff in very little time whilst it's loading in. So this will be fine. Deliver the remote medical bioprinter ASAP. Let's go. Let's get this done as soon as possible. Okay, this should be fine, right? Delivered to the engineer. I'm sure things won't be logging in. Also, what's with that zip line right there? That's an interesting place for a zip line when there's this bridge. I wonder if they're like preempting, ready for the bridge to collapse or something. But you know, that never used to be there, that zip line. So that's interesting. Zhang Yan Chao. Okay, let's use your less effective bridge. A lot of people have been using us, so you know. Also, it wouldn't be the worst to actually just boost, because we're not going to take this all the way up the mountain, but we should probably plan a little. Okay, it is like lagging a bit from it loading in. I need to do something else. Okay, that should have given it enough time to load in. Why is Mountain Knot City our destination? Okay, Mountaineer is a thing. That's interesting that there's, I guess that's just like it's showing some things are there for us to go, right? So we need to go back up the mountain and hope that there's no rainfall, which of course there's timefall. Okay, so red dots. Red dots are probably just things that people have put warnings, and they're not BTs, right? But that's like BT territory, right? So I think if we just like just gonna wing it, but skirts up the mountain a bit. Okay, people have been reusing our roads, and we're gonna get like, this is really parked in the dumbest position, isn't it? Because it's not really helping anyone. Yeah, there's a lot of BTs in that direction. Again, we don't have BB to scan for BTs. So, you know, that is a bit of a problem. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. And again, you know, I'm leaving this absolutely in the middle of the rusting area. So it's going to get a little screwed. Okay, but we're going to go sort of up this way, where that abandoned bike was before. Okay, it's fine. There aren't BTs directly here. The BTs are all to the left. Interestingly, that it turns back to rain again, you know. From snowfall to rain to snowfall to... Is it going to change back to rain again? That suggests they're close. But it doesn't look like they are. You know, it really suggests they're close. The fact that it turns off the thing and it's turned to tar falling. Okay, interesting. Some tar samples going to Mountain Knot City. It's tempting. Okay, so it turns out that that is actually probably specifically scripted for this area, right? Okay, so we see them. Probably specifically scripted for this mission. Even though their strands were not, like, visible. Okay, so... they're walking to the left. I'm just gonna skirt around them. I know that we just... Uncle Paw Paw's power skeleton. Non-lethal assault rifle. I know that we lost a car last time by coming this way. This is fine. You know, I'll just give them a wide berth. And... okay, so we're going to abandon my car so that it doesn't get destroyed. And again, you know, we kind of need to go that way, right? Kind of, maybe. There is a bike up here, which I'm sure will be fine. It's fine. We've got like an hour to get there. It took us a long time to do it the first time, but you know what? We're better now. This bike might be getting stolen. Okay, I see strands there, but you know, they're not necessarily the strands for the monsters. I kind of want this bike. Okay, what does the path look like if I go across there? Okay, so honestly, this should be able to drive up this, right? Vehicles not currently in use have been distributed online. Okay, so that just redistributed my car to somebody else. Okay, we just severely damaged the ceramics and the bioprinter and everything because he decided to combat roll rather than just dismount. That's fine. I mean, you know, we've got a... this is definitely not scary at all. What is this that you've brought us up to? It's fine. Okay, right, so we want to go, like, that away. Right. I reckon we can make it without slipping down that, he says. What are you doing, Sam? Why are you pushing the mountain? Stop, stop, stop. Okay. So, container's been ruined for some lost cargo. You know, this is definitely going to go very, 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 very well. Okay, but I think that that was probably smart, even though it wasn't the best use of that. It was the smart use, you know, it gets us a lot of the way here. And then we got a steep slope up ahead. Hello, Piglet! Hello, hello! It's not really like Borderlands. No, Borderlands more of a looter-shooter. This is delivering cargo and things over very interesting and precarious terrain. I wouldn't really know what to compare it to. Okay, you can get down this hill, right? Whilst avoiding monsters that appear out of thin air. But how are you? How's your day going? How's your day going? Okay, so we've avoided all the monsters that were down there that perhaps shouldn't have been. We've got 40 minutes left to get this stuff to its destination. I'm sure we haven't just broken it. By doing a stupid combat roll, we kind of have broken it. Have we got, like, repair sprays and things? I don't know if we have. Hologram generator? Okay, so we can, like, kind of make a holographic rock. We got a floating carrier. That might not have been terrible, but I don't think we have. Why do you put... Okay, cryptobytes and canteens? No. Right, put that away. Okay, there's monsters all up that way. That doesn't seem good. Okay, so we're not going up that way. Yes, that's all monsters. So we're going back down here, he says. I think we went that way last time. Did we get caught in the monsters? I think we might have got caught in the monsters. Okay, so I really haven't got a particular special plan. Day's alright, how about you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. Okay, we're out of the snow at the very least, so... It's a shame I don't have a PCC, because I could have used that to make a zip line up there. Okay, this guy's just walking in the snow, ruining all this cargo. We're trying to save a life here. But I don't know if we're necessarily going to be able to do it, because because he took a weird combat roll in the snow and damaged all the stuff already. So I'm not very confident that he's going to be able to make it without smashing everything, considering the weather. But we're going to try. We're certainly going to try, because we need to stay away from the monsters, because we don't have a good way of scanning for them at the moment. Probably should have dumped off half the cargo that we had, but... Okay, this isn't terrible looking, he says as it decides to lag out. Fine. Okay, I mean, if I can make it up there, I reckon we might have avoided all the monsters. I reckon we might have avoided all the monsters. There's some stuff for the roboticist. Okay, we've got a post box that's playing music. And I'm going to deliver the lost cargo that we've got. Just because it's kind of a bit broken, and, you know, if I don't deliver it, it'll probably just break entirely. 63%. Okay, that's not the worst. I thought it might have been a lot more damage. That's okay. I'll take 63% damage. Now, someone else has to come and collect it off of this mountain, of course. So good luck to them for that. But maybe I can find something useful in this shared locker. Well, I'll take a climbing anchor. And I'll take the ceramics just because I'm greedy. But that'll also maybe protect the other stuff from the snow a bit. I'll just put that on top of everything. Okay, let's carry on climbing this mountain. Okay, this... If we can get to the top of the mountain... He says, there's something at the top of the mountain. It looks like a BT. There's definitely something on there going, I am an entity. So I don't think I actually do want to quite go the direct way. That definitely looks like monsters be there. So we're going to have to go a little further this way. Right, take some of your monster energy drink because he's suffering a bit. Okay, there's definitely monsters at the top of there. Maybe I should have waited for him to regain his stamina from his drink, because apparently he just fell immediately over, whilst I thought he would have been recovering. It's fine, we're gonna make it. Yeah, there's definitely something glitching on the top of that mountain. Definitely something, and I think that... Is it just a hologram? Has somebody put a hologram up there to be a troll? It might just be a hologram. Okay. Oh, you idiot, Sam! The climb button also makes him slam on his ass if it doesn't particularly want you to climb it. Okay, we're gonna not fall over. He has... It's fine. Didn't need that. Yeah, that's just a hologram. Saying, hey, hello there, friends. That's a troll. Why would you do that? Why would you put a hologram on top of here? Come on, you can... you can climb this last little bit and not fall down the mountain. No, you're not even getting a... you're not getting a like for that. The mountaineer! Yeah, no, that's just a complete troll that you put up there to make it look like monsters. Okay, but... we're so close to the mountaineer getting his stuff. Like, why would he do that? To, like, scare people away when literally you're coming with the supplies? Yeah, he's put the holograms everywhere. These weren't here before, and he's literally shoved them here to troll and make you think, oh, there's BTs up there. Yeah, you know, I'm bringing stuff to literally save your wife's life, and you've put all this stuff up to troll. I hope you don't mind that I smashed it up a bit by taking a combat roll. Because, you know, well, I'm not that mad about it being smashed up a bit now, because of that trolling that you did there. You know, you get what you deserve. Okay, 25 minutes out of 60. Medical terminal with bioprinter, it's coming. What are these barrels stopping me getting into your place? Easy. We did it as quickly as possible considering the awkward routes. And we saved a life, perhaps. Or two. We'll see. I'm going to assume it'll save their life and it'll be not like, too late, they're dead. Okay, urgent medical device, 202. Right, we got them. Yeah.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. Any longer, I don't know what I'd have done.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have put up them holograms, making me decide to go other directions. That might have been good. 46% damage, it could have been worse. 60 minutes. 43% average, I'll take it, considering the dumb combat roll he took. And that was fragile cargo as well. You know, he just literally jumped out of the bike to smash it all up. Okay, 2 connection. Good. The players have used that structure. Only 46 likes for that. Great courier! The eminent deliverer.
The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead.
Well, that's the only reason he's gonna sign up. So that he can actually use that. What if I didn't bring the device to connect you? You know, what if I only brought the princess? Then you'd have been a little screwed. Oh, there's still a few places we haven't connected. Interesting. We're going to have to go deeper into the mountain. Oh no. Mountaineers joins the UCA. Boots! Good, we need them because ours are kind of dying. Power gloves? Okay. Did that bring all of the roads onto the network now, actually? Okay.
Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment. Everything's going to be all right. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though.
Don't worry, it's not like it got smashed half to bits on the way up the mountain or anything.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
The only ones in existence, it's been smashed to
The network he's
pieces.
helping to build is going to change the face of medicine
It
forever.
all functioned perfectly fine to save her life, smashed 50%.
Let's have a look at you.
It'll perfectly copy his
You've
movement.
brought us
Nothing
the best
broken.
thing to a living, Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It'll definitely not go wrong.
BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you from a certain mountaineer. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
The further up the mountain.
Good work. New order available.
The photographer, we've been Have we? Is that... No, that's another new one. Okay. I was going to say we've been to that guy. No, that's another new one hiding in the outskirts. Okay. Well, this is an awkward place to get to, isn't it? Less than 50% damage. I'm sure we'll manage that. I do need some boots. Yes, I will take one of those. Ah!
You're gonna
I help with mountain
love
climbing.
Power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope? You probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right? Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
Noted, punch someone with the gloves. I will be sure to punch somebody with the gloves. I think that sounds like a very, very handy thing to do. Put on footwear. Put on gloves. Yeah, I think we'll be punching somebody in the face with them. I think that's exactly what we'll be doing.
Order assigned.
Clay materials. There's actually not a lot of materials here, is there? Was there? There is chiralium. I mean, I've got to take the chiralium, right? Okay, well, I guess it didn't have us go and immediately mount it. We'll probably have to do it from the photographer or something. It's got to make it more challenging than just be like, hey, you're already in the area. Go a little further up the mountain. I'll take the extra metals. I'll take the extra metals. Okay. Okay, the container's damaged. Right. I'll recycle these. And then I'll take them straight back out. Because then we'll have a fresh container that's undamaged and the materials will be undamaged. So it doesn't make that much of a difference that we smash them up. Okay, ceramics. Let's take 480. And then... So tempted to take some metals. You know what, we'll take a 200. Not be too greedy, but just enough. Okay, all of them on our back. Okay, we can put our floating carrier down and use that. Honestly. Okay, so we need to get to the photographer.
Thank you for your contribution.
More importantly, we need to get down the mountain without setting off all these BTs, which we did do before. But what's the best route? Timefall shelter. There's clearly somebody else exactly there, actually. Right in the middle of the no rain. Literally right there. Okay, but we're not going that way. And it's funny that there's this tiny little dot that's like no rain. Yeah, no, that's where somebody is for that literal area. Then there's another area here. Which ironically, I don't know, maybe... No, we did come across him, didn't we? That's the guy that's like... There's someone that's sort of around there that's like the retired Sam, right? Okay, right. Press the correct buttons. Manage cargo. We need to put this on the floor. No. Changes will not be undone. And then... we can do it from here. I think we could have just done it from straight where we were, but whatever. Right. Look at these photographs. They're going onto the carrier. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, then hook this up to ourselves, and then we're gonna maybe run down the mountain. It turns out there's a vertical spot here, actually. If there's a car, that's a much nicer way of going down Zayford Beeblebrox. Well, Zayfords. I will probably be stealing your supplies, Zayford. I think you might have some nice stuff for us. Okay, what have you got? You've got Chiralium. I'll be taking all of those. You know what? I'll be taking your ceramics. And I'll be taking your metals too. I will be claiming all of these. And I'll be putting them all onto the carrier. Okay, confirm. What's in your shared locker? Zayford Beeblebrox. I'll take the climbing anchor. I know we could have literally got some extra climb power gloves, but you know what? It's all good. I get onto the tool rack. Vehicles! Oh, there is no functioning garage here. And we can only make floating carriers. Okay, so they don't want us to make vehicles up here. You have so many likes. Okay, there's some there. It is interesting how the BTs were different on the way up than on the way down. So I wonder if that is like time related or anything. Lost cargo. Whatever, we're not getting that. Okay, there's too many BTs that way. He still heads directly into the BTs. Yeah, I don't think that's the smartest, but you know, we'll figure it out as we go down, I'm sure. It's probably going to need us to go a different way down the mountain to we went last time. But again, it's interesting that they'd all cleared up on the way down. I don't know what was up with that. I don't know what was up with that. They are very much a big threat on the horizon. I do see them over there. Very, very threatening. Some bridge boots for NDDK Charlie. Hunter? Okay, we are absolutely not going to those BTs. I'll take your boots that you dropped. Like, okay, there's a ladder literally straight up there, but again, it leads straight into the BTs, and I don't think we're going to do that. There's a bridge down here. Interesting place to just have a random bridge. Interesting location for a random bridge, right? But it does give us a chance to explore the mountain a bit more, I guess, and maybe find like a new way down the mountain. You know, but I do appreciate that they did clear them out. Okay, I mean, the bridges really aren't mine, so I'm fine with that. It is interesting how they did clear them out for parts of the mission, then put them back for the other. I think that was deliberate. Maybe I just got lucky. Maybe they hadn't spawned back in after I had an encounter with some BTs or something, you know. I might have been very lucky in the way that I set them off on a different part of the mountain and then, you know, was quick enough to get through it without re-establishing them. I want these Chiralium. Too greedy. But we will use the bridge, okay. And also we do need it to power our little floaty platform, let's face it. So, you know, it's not entirely wasteful. Okay. It's looking, Copium, pretty clear going this way. So, okay. Then we need to head over to the photographer. Okay, this is very interestingly its own little path. Okay, is there anything interesting? There's a generator. I think it's kind of fine to go down this way. And if we do end up just... Okay, my truck is getting damaged by the snow because of where I've left it. That's very unfortunate. because we're kind of not going back to get it. 48% durability. Yeah, it's getting a little broken. Right. Okay. Intended path because music. That's a problem. Okay. Well, I don't really want to go that way, you see, because I do see the BTs that are right there. You know, I'm smarter than going to those BTs. Whilst this might be the intentional path, actually. Oh, I did put my car further up the mountain. I was going to say, that's not the worst to go get my car. Okay, there's a climbing anchor somewhere around here. Container repair spray effectiveness. During a timeful shower to reduce it. Will reduce its effectiveness. Seek shelter from timeful before you use the repair spray. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So don't use the repair spray in the middle of the rain. As that would be a terrible idea. Okay, someone else went up that way to avoid all of this, I guess, and then ended up having to climb and anchor back down. What is that over there? What is that? Okay, there's some more chiralium. I will pick up every piece of chiralium along the way. The containers are getting damaged. It's fine. Again, you know, it says it will be less effective if you use the repair spray during the timefall. I never use the repair spray anyway. What is this marking here? Just a random strand of nothing. I wonder what that meant to be. Okay, also, don't copyright strike me. I don't even want your copyright music in the game. It's just I have no option. It doesn't let me disable it. So, you know, don't make me suffer for things that are out of my control, because I would just disable the music if it would let me. So, you know, I don't want your copyright music. I just want to be able to play and enjoy the game without it. But I'm not given options. That cloud is very much on the mountain, huh? I guess that's what happens when you go high up on snowy mountains. The mountains become the clouds. I mean, clouds are probably just effectively snow, right? It is really, really nice that they are giving us plenty of chiralium to make sure that we've got plenty of power for this little hauler thing. Because, you know, the game isn't too punishing. Okay, there are BBTs in that direction. There do BBTs, but how far in that direction? Can I avoid them? Also, hot springs? Or is this just random snow? Oh? Okay, apparently there was something there. It was chiralium hiding inside of the rock, I guess. Okay, we've got a nice little path down the mountain. It is becoming a little volcanous around here. I will pick up your rare whiskey. I don't mind collecting a piece or two. Okay, hopefully that's not smashing up the stuff as the carrier just goes badoing, badoing, badoing. Okay, we're in familiar territory. Yeah. Out of the rain, out of the snow. Back in familiar territory. There is a shelter over there which we can maybe use to... He does have Wolverine claws, doesn't he? Okay, that's another mountain we need to go. Right, the auto paver that I do want to drop some stuff in, but there is... That is also BT territory. And then that does lead up to the photographer. But... okay, we're out of all of that problems. But it does present its own problems. And also these rivers, lakes that we're used to. But normally we're crossing them with vehicles. And I don't know if I have any ladders. I do see that there's something over there. What is that? Some chemicals for the doctor. Okay, people just leaving the randomest ladders. I'll use this one. This one doesn't seem the worst to go across. Okay, we're across. We need to skirt around the mountain to the auto paver, and then there's definitely BTs right there. We'll deal with it. Okay. Some people are eligible to deliver boots that we probably left and didn't want anymore because they're probably broken. Right, is this floater going to be able to get over this? Is Sam even going to be able to get over this? Okay, good. Okay. Right. The boot container's getting damaged. That's fine. Cargo container ruined, at least it's not the cargo itself. Okay. Right, good. Music stops. There's BTs literally right here. Literally right here. Okay, I mean, if I go down that way, not that we can because of the shape of the map thing, I don't know if we're going to be able to climb that. How have I got so many things? Prototype metals, ceramics. What is going on with the cargo? Does this sort of repair the cargo? Okay, I'm gonna see if we can't wait out the rain. Sometimes timefall just won't let up! Waiting for it to end. Check the weather forecast to see how long you have to wait. Okay, I mean, it's not gonna let up, is it? Because there's BTs here. Although, they're shifting that way. There's actually a little less in like 10 minutes. They turn off over there. Was that's 20 minutes? Okay, in 20 minutes they turn off over there, which would maybe make it a little easier. Okay. Up the mountain that way, there's monsters. To the left, there's monsters. To the right, there's monsters. There's a path up the mountain, though. But at the same time, we can't wait here forever, and it's never gonna let up. Let's face it. A car. I might just steal that. Now, where was this paver? Okay, we're gonna dump whatever we've got in the auto paver first, just to, you know, help build the roads, and then we should look at the roads. Actually, these are kind of getting there. It's almost done. The metals are fully done, actually, which is interesting because, you know, we can't put any metals in. Everyone's already metaled it. Okay, we got loads of chiralium, which I might not want to put in, because we kind of need it for our floater. Like, you know, we could. I got 457 left. I'll take a risk. Okay, so that only needs a few more ceramics. It's fine. This'll be fine. 146 likes. How are the roads doing? Okay, so the roads all the way to here. This auto paver right there is the only one that's missing any. Then all the roads all the way back up to Lake Knot City, and then all the roads all the way, if it doesn't lag, all the way down to pretty much here, you know, almost all the way to South Knot City. We got a lot of roads going on. We've got a lot of roads going on. Okay, so we're gonna try and thread through the monsters and up to the photographer. Maybe not. Actually, they don't seem to be right here anymore. Appearances may be deceptive. Appearances may be very deceptive. What are those things? Ceramics. I don't want those. Resins for the hermit. Okay, so this guy's got to be a hermit, right? I spell them. Even though they don't seem to be here. Maybe this bit's sort of safe? I don't think it is. Up the mountain definitely isn't. Okay, the container. Get off me! Okay, if I can get it onto the bridge! Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. Wow, these are very, very active. Okay, this bridge actually saves our life. And that might make them delete. Which is even better. So, I'm not sure. It might... No, that didn't delete them. Okay, the tempting cargo is tempting. We need a space whale to actually delete. Hi. I'm sorry, but I'm holding my breath. There's no way you... Also, you're just all... making beelines to hug me in my path? This is new behaviour. I've never seen them act like this. Is this because I don't have BB? Or what? Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Yeah, this is definitely new. I've never seen them do that. Okay, the cargo container's a bit ruined, that's fine. Yeah, they all just mount onto us and then we have to shake them off. Get off. We get a thumbs up from the monsters? Okay, don't fall over just because your stamina's over. Okay, you fell over, and then it dove on you. Like, you were literally just through it. You were literally... And then it drags off our cargo container. New monster? Okay, just a manticore. And a rock that came out of nowhere! You know what? Whatever. We're kind of through it. Hi, manticore. You're a very lovely friend. If all I need to do is get out of this... Well, that's one way, isn't it? Do a very interesting combat role. That's certainly one way of doing it, Sam. That certainly is one way of handling that. I wouldn't have necessarily combat rolled and abandoned all of your stuff. But that is one way of dealing with it. Just combat roll entirely out of the map. That thing's right next to you. It smashed the cargo. It's fine. The materials are severely damaged. Did we actually lose some cargo there? Okay, we've got to be out of the zone. What is that? Lost cargo, rare whiskey, climbing anchors, online bridge boots. Do I want it? I kinda do. I didn't tell him to do a combat roll. That was his own decide to just like, wee. He actually flew quite a way across the mountain. I guess he was really eager to get away from the manticores, huh? Okay, I mean, this isn't stuff that we need. I kind of want it because, you know, it's our climbing anchors and things. We might need it, you know, it might make a difference. But at the same time, okay. I mean, it at least cleared out all the monsters. It at the very least cleared out all of the monsters. Okay, and now we can just, you know, kind of just run. Sam's battery is fully charged, is it? Lost cargo, special fuel. Roboticists, Dr. Roboticists, I have your cargo. Right, let's run through this whilst it's nice and clear because we escaped the space manticores and you won't fall over, Sam. But it's interesting that they did just change how they were attacking us there. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, the novelist's son, the doctor. Okay, the stuff is to the right. It's fine, we'll get through this crevasse, and I'm sure that this is probably the safe way that was intended to go through the crevasse, right? This is where we were intended to go. I mean, it did seem easier how they were, you know, grouping up, but at the same time they also wouldn't let me shake them off until like a whole heap of them were literally on top of me, so that then became its own problem. Experimental medicine. Well, I guess we're definitely going to need to grab that, because, you know, useful things for the doctor. Come on, Sam. Don't need to jump down it like that, just because you got Call of the Void. Okay. We made it! Sort of, maybe. Nothing went wrong at all. Okay, that might be a much safer way back down, though, so, you know, we'll do that. Maybe this will go get connected to the network. Fabian. Okay, I have some photographs for you.
You're from Bridges, right? You
That
don't
I
have
am.
anything else for me, do you?
If I did, I kind of dropped it on the mountain.
Okay.
What else was I supposed to
Never
get?
mind.
Was I meant to find some of it along the way? Sorry. You know, it was a very precarious
A
path.
shame to see it so banged up, but that's life, I guess.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got attacked by manticores and did a combat roll across the mountain. We can kind of still see what it is. If we didn't do a combat roll halfway across the mountain on top of it and smash it up, it might have been fine. But we decided to do combat roll, rolling over music. Wow. It's like they knew. It's like they knew.